I'm looking for leaders. I'm looking for people who can take it. I'm looking for people that rise to a challenge. You know, if this is in building the company, right now, I don't have that need. I have, like I said, I got 1,000 agents a month joining my 7 levels every single month, right? I'll have over 20,000 agents by the end of this year. 20,000, right? And right now we're closing over 7,000 transactions a month. That means I'll have like 15,000 transactions. Well, that's 180,000 transactions a year just in my little part-time gig, you know? And so what I'm looking for is leaders, people that are leverage. From the day one when I first started, I said, if I really want to have total financial freedom, I need to become insignificant to my business. I need to be, that things go on whether I'm there or not, it's rocking and rolling, doesn't matter. And every one of you will achieve a tipping point eventually. And it's different in everyone's business. Some people at 50, it starts growing automatically because they got 1 or 2 people in there that are going to build it big. I was very fortunate that I had 7 people that really rocked. I mean, very few people have, I don't think anybody does, has, you know, 6 or 7 legs that have 1,000 or more. And so I'm always looking for someone who can take the lead, someone who can do the presentation correctly, someone who's coachable, teachable, someone who, I mean, they may not do it the way I do it because everybody is themselves, right? But when we first got started, here I will tell you exactly the progression it went. If I sponsored an agent, I'd say, who do you know that we can go talk to? Let's call them right now. And so what we would do is we'd sit at a coffee shop, and I said, you know, if they were a realtor and they knew 10 realtors, I said, why don't you text 10 realtors right now? Said, hey, I am sitting here. That's after I've shown them the presentation, and they're sort of interested, right? And I said, well, let's show this to one of the people that you know and get their impression. What do you think? And they go, yeah, I guess so. When would you like to do that? I said, right now. So let's text out to 10 realtors that you know and say, hey, I'm over at such and such a coffee shop having a coffee with a friend of mine that you have just got to meet. Oh my God, this guy is going to change real estate. Can you come right now? Send it out.
It's urgency.
Right? Urgency. And so almost every time we got 1 or 2.
Yep.
Almost every time. They'd show up and I go, well, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. How long you're in real estate? Who are you with? Who are you with before that? Who are you with? Who are you with before that? How long you've been in real estate? How much longer do you think you're going to be in real estate? Where do you want it to go? On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at? Scale of 1 to 10. So I get a good feeling, right? And I said, okay, so then I go over the presentation and I tell them this. I said, what I'm going to lay out for you is a menu. You may not like everything on the menu, okay? Because there's something for everybody. You're going to like something. You may like it all, you know. And I don't know if you've just eaten, because if you've just eaten, you're not going to like anything on my menu, right? Because you're already fed. And so I said, I'm here because this guy says that you're sharp. It's the only reason I'm talking to you is because of him or her, right? And so I'd show them the presentation, and generally 1 or 2 of them would get excited. And I'd say, let's do the same thing for you. Let's do another one. And my goal was to have that happen 3 times in a day. I didn't know any of them.
And they were bringing other people.
They were bringing, and many times the person who came that they brought joined and they didn't.
And
I said, do you understand stupidity? Here's what I would say. And then I said in the beginning, when I said, now I'm very careful on who I share what I'm going to share with you, because this is big stuff. This is going to change lives. This is going to change the real estate industry. This is going to make a lot of millionaires. This is going to affect thousands and thousands and thousands of families around the United States and eventually the world. Right? And I said there is a fine line between ignorance and stupidity. Ignorance is you don't know what you don't know, and it's okay because you don't know. But stupid is when you get told the deal and you don't take any action.
Yep.
And I said, I'm almost afraid to tell you guys anything because you could cross the line. And I got no friends that are, I got no time for stupid. Just I want you to know. And they would say, no, we got it. I said, okay, so it's important. Listen, turn your phone off. This is going to be more than your $1 million sale. And I would do that. I always came with the attitude that we have the best thing in the world, period. It didn't matter what they did, didn't matter what they had. They didn't have what we have.
Yep.
They don't have the possibility of having what we have.